Welcome once again then to the United States Grand Prix here in the magnificent city of Austin. It was here in 2018 that Kimi Räikkönen delighted the world by winning for the first time in 114 races. There's always a record to be broken, so what, I wonder, is in store for us today? And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn one, so how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap, so always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Stroll, Kvyat, Ricciardo and Oldtimer, Norris, Gasly, Sebastian Vettel. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Schumacher, Grosjean, Magnussen, Carlos Sainz and Antonio Giovinazzi. Räikkönen, Russell, Latifi and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks. Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs. We're looking good so far. Okay, focus. We need to stay on form. Recharge is high. Let's use that overtake button more. Green flag. P4, Albon ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 4.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Verstappen behind, less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. The gap to the leader is 10.6 seconds. Is up in first place. Safety car. No overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Some information on Verstappen, they are out of the race. Mick is in the pits. Mick in the pits. Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Exit now. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. good, you can use overtake to get past. Spare energy, use your overtake button. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race. Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty. Yes, that's a podium. Excellent drive. The team have worked especially hard this weekend, and this is a fantastic reward.
A truly magnificent drive and a great performance from the entire team to secure the win here in Austin. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there. So, let's review the drivers' standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
But there's no question in my mind, it has to go to George Russell. What a performance. He's got every right to be proud of what he accomplished out there today.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it? Which department has been hit the hardest by next year's regulation changes? Well, that's everything.
I recommend we could go for something like this. What do you think of this one?
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.